Too fast. I didn't have any time to get set up. Hello! Got one person here. What's going on? Ice Cream, you're back. Welcome in. Welcome back. I'll hit my button in just a moment and I will appear on screen. I'm prepping myself. This is where we're going. It is goat time. Greetings to you, Mr. Marco. Welcome in. Aaron is here. Aaron, greetings to you. Welcome in. Goat Scream is here. Goat Scream. I mean, Mr. Red Heron is here. Welcome in. I wanted to touch on a couple things before I start. Why there's only a few of us. Ooh, what was that? And that's as much Taylor Swift as I've heard all month. All right. Nice. Thank you for the, whatever that was. Oh, cheers, everyone. Number one, we reached our goal on the World Central Kitchen fundraiser. Welcome to the asylum. We reached our goal, $300 raised of $299.99. Goal. That is really awesome. Really awesome. Was it last stream or the stream before? I have to check right here. Somebody pushed us over the edge. Pushed us right over the edge. I think it'll say on this screen back here. It might not. Will it say? Will it tell me? No, of course not. No, it doesn't tell me over here where I thought it would tell me. I was sure it would tell me over there, but it did not. Oh well. Anyway, thank you so much for everyone who donated. We got there in a pretty quick amount of time. I will figure out something else to do for this month. Something new and exciting. Speaking of new and exciting, there is some news out today. Did anyone see the news about some kind of new thing coming out? I mean, it's kind of related to Flight Simulator, not exactly related to Flight Simulator, but definitely partially related to Flight Simulator. It is some sort of techno gadget. And that was today, wasn't it? NVIDIA GPUs announced. It was last night. To me, that's today, because I didn't see it last night. It was last night. Thank you very much. Those are the ones. The 5,000, not 5,000 units, but the 5,000 type. The new GeForce 50 series. Cards and laptops powered by NVIDIA Blackwell bring game-changing AI and neural rendering capabilities to gamers and creators. Bam! And then they have some links to the keynote about it. There's some links to the keynote. What I thought was interesting about the keynote is that when, I believe this is the head of NVIDIA, yes? I'm pretty sure it's the head of NVIDIA. When he is holding that card, it looks gigantic. I mean, it just looks huge. It looks like he can barely get his hand around the thing. They are huge. And then you go down here and you see the frame comparisons and yada, yada, yada. I was surprised that they weren't more. They're actually less. I expected them to be a lot more. And it seems like the 4000 series or 40 series are nearly out of stock because they haven't come down and they're more. They cost more than they used to, and these don't cost as much. But they do all these performance comparisons. Oh, you can pop that out. What is missing from this picture? What is missing here? Oh, my music's gone. I was trying to play some of the music from Cobra. I'm not sure if he's here yet. He offered me some music. I was checking it out. We'll see what YouTube, etc., thinks about it. Who cares about these games? That doesn't matter. That doesn't make any difference. That's ridiculous. Anyway, back to the real stuff. Back to the flight simulator stuff. You found it annoying. Most comparisons lack, none of them, because they're scared. Come on. No one's going to play this game with their brand new card and go, oh, we got 10 FPS more. We gained 10 instead of 100. Important to know that these numbers are for multi-frame generation, so while the visuals look smoother, it will still play at the real frame rate rendered. Yeah, and also they're not exact. I mean, those are straight from NVIDIA. So who knows how real world those are? Those are from the manufacturer of the card. By the way, one of the 3 biggest companies in the world. One of the 3 biggest companies in the entire world. How about that? It's pretty wild. So I'm sure they have nothing but our best interest at heart. You were trying to figure out which GPU to get and had to guesstimate on what would work best. I mean, the thing is, 3 trillion. That's not even conceivable. Not only, and I'm not just saying that's not even conceivable. Like, wow, that's a big number. Our brains literally don't know how to conceive 3 trillion. We don't really even know what a billion is. But when you get to a trillion, oh my gosh, that's like fleas in Hawaii. Manufacturer from their test lab on machines. Exactly, man. It's kind of like when they do have the Microsoft Flight Simulator stuff, and they show you how those awesome trailers, how it will look if you are playing it on their machine, which probably has nothing on it but Microsoft Flight Sim. Nothing at all. Can't even afford to pay attention. Oh, he can't even afford to pay attention. Any Jeez. That deserved that, right? That really deserved that. I must say. I really must say. Turn my music up here now. There's some music. Some spooky, this is starting to feel spooky to me sometimes, the Microsoft music. Flight Sim was one of the games listed to support. Well, it is supported because the 40 series is already supported, or the 4000 series already supported. I'm sure the AI capabilities in those cards is not supported yet by anyone, I imagine, because it's brand new. The capabilities it offers is pretty mind-boggling, but the game has to use the capabilities to make it work. That deserves a very old drum roll. That was a pretty old one. That's my oldest one. That wasn't one of my new ones. It was. That sounded like a drum roll that was done on one of the original drum kits. That's like a kick and a snare and nothing else. Cobra, you just subscribed. You helped me so much. You hardly have to subscribe, but thank you. Thank you. What does RSP mean? What does RSP mean? Rim shot. Oh, that is Red Heron Sim Pilot Group. Red Heron Sim Pilot Group. It's kind of a long story, but it's where I started. We started doing group flights before I streamed. I started doing groups. At that time, it was called Rotor Sim Pilot Group. So it was the Discord group that developed the freeware H125 and the freeware R44. It has been, now it's the Red Heron Sim Pilot Group because stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happens. So it is. I realized as I go along that title gets more and more confusing to people, the more new people that come in. But yeah, I am RSP. There it is. Oh, thank you. Of course. Thank you. That is the Red Heron. So it's this. That's the Red Heron Sim Pilot group. That's our second cam. That is my like most devoted, awesome dude. That's our cameraman. That is the one that does camera. And so, he was doing group flights on that Discord before I was born. And then once I got to be old enough to play the sim, I started also doing group flights. And then I said, well, why don't I try streaming them and stuff? They say the GeForce 590 GPU featuring 2x the performance of the 4090 see, now I thought that's an amazing deal. If the amazing for me, if the 590 gives you twice the performance of the 4090, it's the same price. The 4090 I could find just real quick looking over there. We're on Southeast Asia. You can always just put in exclamation server. Southeast Asia today. He's getting already. He's getting already. That brings me to my next point, even though I haven't finished. We'll be talking 5000 series all day. That's with those AI frame generation numbers. Without, it's about 20%. But 20% if you haven't bought a 4090 yet, like some of us have not bought a 4090. So the fact that the 5090 is the same price, and all I got to do is spend 3 times that to build a new computer around it. What a deal. What a deal. So I'm glad I'm going to watch him start up, because I'm not going to start up, because when I take it from a cold start, the governor doesn't work. It's wacky. Doesn't work as well. So we'll just watch this start up. Here it goes. Alrighty then. Alrighty, you're still grabbing being the 5080 myself, upgrading from the 2080. If you upgrade from a 2080 to a 5080, I think you will be very, very happy. That's a huge upgrade. Huge upgrade. I was looking at all of them look pretty decent. The thing is, they aren't as big of a... I'm on a 3080 Ti. So in order to get the maximum upgrade, I would think I would know. I was thinking to get it a 4090 for 2 years. It didn't do it because my 3080 still works. What's he turning on now? What's that now? What's that there? And he's off. All right, we'll go back to Flights with Joel. We're at Vancouver Island. Here is, well, I'll show the map in a minute. We're going to basically go from Victoria, I think that's Victoria, and we're going to fly over here and land on some helipads and look at some cool stuff. The city of Victoria. Then we're going to fly up the coast and look for bears and wolves and things that probably aren't there. All of this is because I've been watching Wolf Island. Is that the name of it? I've been watching this really cool documentary about Vancouver Island and the wolves here, which are unique to this island. So they have wolves that only live on Vancouver Island. What I found out reading Wikipedia is they live up here beyond where we're going. Oops, but it's okay. They won't have them anyway. We'll read more about the stuff later. You're happy with the, well, I imagine you would, I hope you're happy with the 4090 because that's a monster. That is a monster. That's bigger. The 4090 is literally bigger than my head. No matter how you put it, it's bigger than my head. I'm gesturing and no one can see. 4090 is like, it's huge. Snoop Dogg's reaction was priceless as he recently bought the 4090. Oh man, that sucks because there's no way that he could afford to get a new video card after just buying a video card. He needs to find something to do with himself. FWJ Tuesday, January 7th, Skids up time, 2130, UTC server. Well, that's pretty big. Oh, yeah, as big as my head is pretty big. Ouch! Owie! Oh, jeez. Sucks to waste money, but he can, yeah. Well, you know, he could probably call the gentleman in the video, in the introductory video, and ask him for a 5090. I'm sure if he said, you know, this is Mr. Snoop Dogg, because I'm sure that's how he talks, right? This is Mr. Snoop Dogg, and I was wondering if you could send me over one of your new video cards, because I just bought a 4090 to play Your Head is a Creator's Edition. Oh, ooh, that's good. Very nice. My head is a creator. I like that one. And I'm remembering where my sound effects are today. Okay, so I'm going to jump right in, because this just works better when it's started already. So it was really great that we saw the startup with Mr. Red Heron. Two things. One, Friday Harbor is awesome. If you haven't checked out Friday Harbor, check that out. I almost started there, but then we would have had to go all the way across there. Road in the Jungle. Road in the Jungle, what is going on? Thank you for coming to the party. Nice to see you. Thank you for the follow. Cheers. My sugary drink that I'm trying to give up. Appreciate the follow. Thank you for coming in. We'll be doing this all day. Oops. Should be loading in any second. Come on. Come on. I think today I'm going to be playing my epic playlist. Well, yeah, my kind of, it's my kind of, I can't remember to do my mic check every day, which I still think is a great idea. The idea comes from another streamer. So, Foxtrot Whiskey Juliet mic check. And now music check. Do we hear everything? Oh, weird. What's going on here? Oh, I have a helicopter inside my helicopter. That's what's going on. No response. So my mic doesn't work. No one hears a thing. No one can hear anything. Oh, I need to turn my throttle up. Okay. So the governor's working. What is that? Oh, that is showing me right on the runway. I couldn't figure out what that designation was. Thanks for jumping into the air, whoever that was. Sorry for starting right where you were starting. Everything is working. Oh, you know what's weird about this? This is the R66 from Caronado. R66. And I got a new flight suit for this flight, because I knew it would be cold and I'm flying a helicopter. So it also, I just realized, it matches the helicopter almost like perfectly. The music felt way too intense. It's an intense place. Now it's gone. Oh, thank gosh. It's going between tracks. Okay. So what was I saying about this? The R66... Something I was going to mention, but it doesn't matter. I'll probably come to me later. Come to me soon enough. And I don't think that's our real weather. I want to check my time and weather. So 1348 is not bad. It's not on real time, because then I wouldn't see anybody. But I can go live weather, and if it's too terrible, I might have to change back. No, it's not terrible. It's not bad today. This doesn't change, I noticed. The air temperature is not changing unless on this helicopter. Take my brake off. I'm just kidding. That's not a brake, it's a helicopter. He looks like he's in the same livery as me. But I don't think he is he? I don't think that's the same livery. How do I set it so I can see you? So you want to set, there's three things you want to set. One is all players. So where is that screen? There's a screen somewhere where I can actually show you. Now I forgot where that goes. I think it's here. Yes. So if you're on live time, it will go to live players. For some reason, is everyone on live players today? Now I just lost everyone. It switched to live time on me. So you want to turn live time off. Oh, you did. Oh, you thing. You want to turn live time off so that you are on, and then you should be on all players. Then everyone will show up. And Southeast Asia is where we are. And then what else is there to set? That's about it. That's about it. So it's on all players, so anyone can join who wants to join. Anyone can join in. So it's custom. It's actually custom. If you go to preset, it'll always go to live. It will always go, but the weather, you can do whatever you want with the weather, really. I was just trying out live weather to see what it's like. But on the time, if you are live, this is something we think is a glitch with the sim. If you are live, you will only see players that are also on live. If you go to any other time in the world, it seems to be, you'll see everyone that's on all players. If you put it on group only, you'll only see people that are in that group, and we haven't created a group for the flight to make it easier for everyone to participate. At least that's the theory. I keep having people jump in on the runway because that's what I did. So why wouldn't everyone else do that? Of course. And you'll see all kinds of helicopters out here today. I'm back up to at least 10 helicopters. No, I must have 20 helicopters by now. Nige B came in, just rated with 9 viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. Repo H is here, Cobra's here. Serpico is here twice because he's walking around. Dennis is here. Marco is here. Jerome is here. Stavarius is here, Airman is here, Edifix, Red Pilot, Rant, what?
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Thank you for the raid, folks. I'm gonna have to sit down, so make sure somebody to give him a shout out. Somebody give him a shout out. And welcome to the Flights with Joel. This is the Helicopter Tuesday, or as we were saying earlier, Red Heron Sim Pilot Tuesday, which is helicopters. Every Tuesday we do helicopters, and today we are on Vancouver Island in Canada. Very unique place. It has its own breed of wolves. So even if we don't see animals, we know they should be out there. Thanks, Red Heron. Good morning. If you don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. That's it exactly. More Cowbell Cody just gifted like 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. Very nice. How awesome. A bunch of people just got gifted subs coming in. Nice, nice. Now my whole screen is covered with stuff, so nothing I do is important on the screen anyway. Wow, there it goes again.
What I have for your starters today is a potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam, and we're gonna top that with some nice cream fraiche.
I am doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. Really appreciate the raid. Sometimes the stream seems very slow. This stream is pretty busy. There's a lot of people out here, and you know, I think that's a boat out there, right there. I'm getting a whole bunch of notices. I don't know what they all are. I got another notice. How do you set it so I can see players' names? So the players' names are, I actually set a shortcut key on mine so I can turn them on and off, like that. Uh-oh, I'm forgetting where the names are. I'm totally forgetting where they are. There's anyone remember where the players' names are? Because I've had them set up on for so long.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
There's a deer. I'm so jealous. That's a nice one. That is that's a black-tailed deer. That is what's supposed to be here. That is one of the animals that actually is supposed to be on this island, and Red Heron is seeing it, and I'm not. So that's just no fun. While we're on that camera, I'm going to look in the settings to see where the nameplates are. Anyone have a hint for me where the nameplates are? Are they in, are they in assistants? Are they sound online, camera? Oh, are they online maybe? Aircraft traffic type, career, live weather, multiplayer, multiplayer servers. Show multiplayer air. No, that's not it. Oh, that's another one you want to check, though. Let me go back over here. Another one you want to check is show multiplayer aircraft.
I went to the fridge to get a snack, and
in
you weren't
Zybach.
there.
It's only a game.
How you
Why
doing?
you have to be mad?
I'm kidding. Overrun with sound bites. Show multiplayer aircraft in close proximity makes it so they can get closer to you. I'm still not remembering where the nameplates are. I'm looking for clues. In convert, translate, rolling cache, voice convert. Is it inaccessible? Is it assistance? It wouldn't be an assistance, would it? There's a show nameplate somewhere. Visual assistance, realism. It's not there because that wouldn't be realistic. Display traffic crashes and damage. Nobody is no help today. Helicopter assistance. Turn all those off. General. Where is this thing? Advanced options, flight interface, flight model. Is it here? Airport. Yeah, it's got to be here. Display labels on POI. Show traffic nameplates. There it is. So it's under general, flight interface, show traffic nameplates. There it is. Controls, search for nameplates. That's another way you can do it. You can just search in there. Well, that's if you want to set a shortcut to it. But first you have to have them set to on, I think, and then your shortcut will work. And then you can turn them on and off, like so. I think we're ready to go. I always like to have those answers for myself, too, in case I need it. There we go. And there's a hype train going. Oh, my gosh. Thanks for the hype train, Cody. You are awesome. This will be first time playing with the group flight. You got a new PC, able to run Microsoft Flight Sim, and a new system. That's awesome. Flying in a group can be, it's different. With 2024, it works better. At least it has for me. There's been less problems. So let's start heading to Vancouver. We are on our way. There is a flight plan. If you don't have the labels, first place you want to head is basically west towards Vancouver. Oh, you know what? Let's put the flight plan in. Hold on. Well, I can do it while I'm flying, right? I can do it while I'm flying along. No worries. Go like so. So this flight plan is slightly different than what I have. The flight plan was made in little nav maps, so it doesn't work quite as well. Wait a minute. Where is my load saved plan? Load from PC. Oh, I froze my sim. Don't crash. Don't you crash on me. Don't you do it. Don't even think about it. I haven't had a crash in ages. Okay, there we go. There we go. So there's my plan. First, we're going to Victoria. I might go a slightly different route because that's a lot of mountains. Hitting a couple of spots, and then we're going to head up the island, on the coast of the island, heading up the island. So far, so good. It's very nice out here. I see some ships. Do I see a tall ship in the winter? Because that's not very realistic. Or is that just... Oh, that might be what I call... photogrammetry melt. I earned a hype chest. Open to see my reward. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? What does that mean? Mega consume emote. I got an emote. Thank you so much for the hype. I go like, look, I got an emote. Choo-choo. Wow. Yes, I do think Twitch is silly sometimes, but I appreciate their support of small streams. You know what? Something is weird. Apparently, well, no, you don't even have a place you can take that off. What's wrong? What is wrong with my altitude indicator? Do I need pitot heat or something? And where is my heat? I mean, what the... Come on, really? What? You love the T6. By the way, yes, that's a reminder that... Also, look, when I jumped in from... Just went live, so it was already started. This is off. Does that get turned off after you start? Oh, what I was going to mention earlier is you cannot put that on. That doesn't go on. That's supposed to go over this so you don't pull that out while you're flying, because that would be bad. I'm still looking for my pitot heat, which I think is... Oh, no, there it goes. There it goes. It's just not set right. It's just not set correctly. There! There's a T6. Is that you? Is that you, the dude, Streamer87? I love it, too. It's it would be one of my favorite planes if it was slightly more updated. But I have flown that quite a bit. Yeah, we'll go around this way. Go over to the city. I do like the sound of this. Oh, nice. We have a flight. We have a nice Tuesday flight. Oh, and I didn't look around enough, but I did not see any deer on the in the airport. I'm going to go down lower, and hopefully I'll see some deer. There are a lot of animals out here. There's black bear, there's deer, there are wolves on the northern part. There are all kinds of sea life, including killer whales, gray whales, humpback whales. I don't think we'll see any of those. Actually, they're not here so much in the winter. And what else? Bald eagles. Now the official bird of American bird, which many of us thought it already was. Apparently it wasn't. It is now. Emolionis, crisp kind. You're so freaking sick of device presets losing my freaking settings. It is annoying. I don't know what to say. I never know when it's me forgetting about a setting or it actually lost a setting. I never trust myself on that one. When I land, I'll have to check the setting for my altimeter because it looks off. It looks off. Oh, we got a CH-47 out here. Nice. R66s, H-125s. What else we got? Red Heron has never lost any bindings. So I wonder if we aren't just if we're not losing bindings, we're just losing our memory. I'm pretty sure I've lost a couple of settings. I now have gained some settings though because of Red Heron helped me. It shows your helicopter as a plane for me for some reason. It's because the what's it called? The multiplayer is still bugged. We do get bugs on the window, but we also have bugs in the multiplayer system. We complained about that for 4 years with 2020 to the developers, online, on forums, literally in person, people talking to them, not just myself, but huge streamers with a lot of followers, YouTube creators with a lot of followers, everyone, hey man, do something about the multiplayer. It doesn't appear that they did. It does not appear that they did. It's still a little buggy. I'm lucky when I can see everything. The one thing they did change is how far away how close people have to be. So they got to be pretty close to you. Air traffic needs to be set to at least low. Oh yeah, I have it set to ultra. I have what is the setting in there? Air traffic types. I think it's air traffic types. I have it set to ultra so I can see everyone. And it doesn't seem to affect performance at all if you can see people or not. Now it's getting more like the Northwest, more like Vancouver Island. This is what I expect out here. You do have it set to ultra, yeah, okay. So that's right. It still doesn't always work. And I was pretty sure, and I thought they said this in one of their discussions, that no matter what version you have of the simulator, you will be able to see all of the planes that are in the simulator because they're streamed, and so that shouldn't be a thing anymore. That's not true. That doesn't seem to be true at all. If you don't have the plane, if you don't have the plane, you're not going to see it. Even if you do have the plane, sometimes. Anyway, enough of that. We've talked about this. Oh boy, have we talked about this. But you're new, so we got to talk about it again. Do you use mouse or keyboard or flight sim peripherals? Oh, I have peripherals. I'm on a PC. I have a VKB stick and a Virpil yoke and the cheap Thrustmaster pedals, which are soon getting replaced by Virpil pedals. I say soon, but it depends on when they send them to me. I did start out with way less than that. Oh, now I have this button, so I can go like this. Cannot. Oh, I'm not trying to exit aircraft. I'm trying to do that. No? Uh-oh. There it is. So I froze my head tracking. Oh, this is all dusty now. This is what I started with. I flew this for years. I mean, years and years and years. It's got a twist grip. It's got a throttle. Everything you need. And then my first upgrade from that was just getting pedals because I love flying helicopters. You just ordered a new VKB stick. Oh, nice. So, yeah. I can set up a camera for those if you want to see them. I'm never sure how much stuff to put up on my screen. It'll get more and more crowded as new things come in. So here we are in downtown Vancouver. I think I'm going to go for the helipad first. There's a helipad down here by the shore. And so I'm going to see if I can find that again. And I have the SimFocus helipad add-ons, so we'll probably all have a different thing. Let me check it's that way. It's over here. And again, we have some of this lovely photogrammetry melt, or just grammetry melt for short. If that bothers you, you can always turn your photogrammetry off. You won't miss much from this height. You won't miss much. All of the POIs will still be there. They're still there. For some reason, my mouse is stuck on the door. It won't get off the door. It just won't do it. There we go. I think that's the helipad right there where Stavarius is and Red Pilot Randy's about to be, and Red Helen? I gave you a new name today. Red Heron. You love this sim so much to see it. I know, it's really amazing. I love it too. And now we've got even more to see. Now even when we're just wherever we are, there's so much to see. In the desert, there's so much to see. You had an engine failure you forgot to turn off? Oh. Forgot to turn off failures. I'm assuming this is where my helipad is because people are congregating. Is that it? Yep, that's it. There's a bunch of helipads right here. And you should see those, even if you don't, you should see these just in the sim. The add-on doesn't add too much here. Iowa Scotsman, welcome. Welcome in. Cheers. Was I wrong? Is this... No, there's a windsock. This has to be where the helipads are. There it is. Yeah. Oh, this is a different one, actually, than the one I was thinking of. The one I checked out yesterday was different, but this works. This works. This is big enough for a CH-47. Yeah. Very nice. Lots of melty buildings. There's a nice... I'm going to show you a nice building just so that we have one. Landing here for a moment so we can congregate, we can see who's here, we can check out the helicopters. Wow, some of this area does not look... Oh, well, it looks fantastic. It's the best ever. I love the bugs. Cobra coming in the R66. Nice landing. Dennis is here in the 125. So this is where, if you're in an aircraft, if you're in a plane, or a plank, as some helicopter pilots call them, then you also don't think, oh, yeah, you can, what you do is you practice your slow flight. You know about slow flight, right? That's where you circle in the slowest possible speed you can get. In a 172, it's about 55 knots. Just a few knots above stall. Alpha Emperor says, Marco, your personal control settings are still there, but the game automatically changes from the profile you set up to a default profile in the game. You just have to go back into the controller settings and reselect your personal controller profile. Well, even that is a pain in the butt, but that's better than losing it. Thank you for that. Mine have mostly stayed, but I know what he's talking about. I will go in and see that the keyboard, for instance, oh, and it happens to be on the keyboard. The keyboard will change back to 2024, and all of my settings are on the 2020 keyboard. So, well, now it's on FW, so my keyboard often will change back to 2024 or whatever. So, totally get it. That is true. What was I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for my map. One moment, I forgot to bring this up. Here is my map. This is what we're doing today. Again, thanks everyone for coming along. We are currently here. We're right there, which is... Oh, I didn't really even put this as a landing spot, but we're going to use it anyway. And now we're going to go over here to the Assembly of British Columbia. The Legislative Assembly of British Columbia, because it's a very interesting looking building. It looks pretty nice. It was in the picture if you are on Discord. And then we're going to go check out... Isn't this the castle? Oh, I thought I picked a castle right here. That's just the town of Victoria. Where's my castle? Did I totally miss it? It's not on here. We're going to go check out this castle just over here. This is in the wrong place, and I'm doing it backwards. So we're going to backtrack a smidge. It's only a mile. We'll probably see it all as soon as we take off. I was at these helipads yesterday, and there's a group of helipads that's quite nice. Quite nice. Let's see if I can navigate. I think as soon as I take off, I'll be able to see this other building. Hey, turn the map off. Try it. Yeah, I've heard of others having this problem. I don't think it's unique to Marco. I think that actually happens. Every time to fly something new, you need to check profile settings, as they all start with the sim defaults. Well, I fly the same thing every day. Every day if you come to Flights with Joel, you'll see the same aircraft all the time, every day. Except never. Okay. Let's go check out this cool building. Just over here. Yeah, I can't believe how much better this works when I have not started it. When it's pre-started. The throttle, the collective and governor work really weird when I just go up there. I think it's just right here. I think I see someone at the building I want to be at. The same, but different. They're all flight simulator aircraft, so they're the same. It's just a game. We got to change that to why you have to be so crazy instead of why you have to be so mad. It's getting dark out here, by the way. I don't know if this is the best time. It's the middle of the day, but we're getting some clouds. Oh well, so right here.
It's only a game.
There it is.
Why you have to be mad?
Why indeed? Because that is the That's pop culture now. Anger, madness, insanity. Oh, I just realized maybe that's why Microsoft gave us so many problems, because anger is what's selling everything these days. Anger is like works. Anger is popular. So maybe that's why they gave it to us so broken. They're just like, hey, if everyone's angry, they're going to be talking about this everywhere. It's going to be all over the internet. It's going to be nuts. What do you think of that? What do you think of that theory? What do we think of that? This is the building. Is it the Parliament? Is that what I said? I said something like that. Legislative Assembly. It's the Legislative Assembly building. And I also now have my drone camera quick button working because of that setting we learned last week, which is to uncheck the repeat on your settings. If you have settings that seem to be doing weird things, make sure repeat is not set. My drone camera had repeat on. Sounds quite woke to you? I think that's the opposite of woke. I think that would be the absolute opposite of woke. Making people angry to sell your product would be the complete opposite. Yeah. But there's a good example, using the word woke to make people angry. Make your videos bigger. This is really nice. Oh, they have AC inside this sunroom area here. Inside here. How cool is that? Maybe camera 2 has a better view, as it always does. There we go. Check that out. Building break. As we look at this building, Vancouver is an island in northeastern Pacific Ocean and part of the Canadian province of British Columbia. The island is 556 kilometers, 283 miles in length, 100 kilometers, 62 miles in width at its widest point, and 32,100 kilometers in total area. The southern part of Vancouver Island and some of the nearby Gulf Islands are the only parts of British Columbia or Western Canada to lie south of the 49th parallel. The southeast part of the island has one of the warmest climates in Canada, and since the mid-1990s has been mild enough for a few areas to grow Mediterranean crops such as olives and lemons. I wonder what else they grow out here besides olives and lemons in their super warm, wet climate. I can't imagine. The population of the island is 864,864 as of 2021. Indigenous people have inhabited Vancouver Island for thousands of years, long before the arrival of Spanish and British expeditions in the 18th century. The Spanish and British conjointly named it Quadras and Vancouver's Island in commemoration of the friendly negotiations held in 1792 between the Spanish commander of Fort San Miguel and Nootka Sound, Juan Francisco de la Bodega y Cuadro, and British naval captain George Vancouver during the Nootka crisis. Well, everyone knows that. Come on. What I was getting at, though, is if we skip down, I think it's here. The fauna at Vancouver Island is similar to that found on the mainland coast, with some notable exceptions and additions. For example, mountain goats, moose, coyotes, porcupines, skunks, chipmunks, and numerous species of small mammals, while plentiful in the mainland, are absent from Vancouver Island. Grizzly bears are absent from the island, where black bears are prevalent, but in 2016 a pair of grizzlies were sighted swimming between smaller islands of the coastal near Port McNeill. This is fascinating, isn't it? Vancouver Island does support most of Canada's Roosevelt elk, however, and several mammal species and subspecies such as the Vancouver Island marmot. So this is a species only on this island. They're unique to the island. Columbian black-tailed deer are plentiful, even in suburban areas such as Greater Victoria, which we just saw at the airport, as well as the native Douglas squirrels. Douglas squirrels must like Douglas firs. The eastern gray squirrel is found in the south and is considered invasive for its ferocious appetite and scaring away of the Douglas squirrels. The island has the most concentrated population of cougars in North America. That is cool. The Vancouver Island wolf, a species of the gray wolf, is found only on the north part of the island. Harbor seals, river otters are common, as well as, everything else. Everything else. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Wild River Bush Leagues, a gift sub was given to me. Oh, nice. Nice. Cheers. Welcome in. Welcome to the flights. That was from Cody. Say thank you to Cody. Is this... if this game is so woke, why does the open cinematic have a Yakuza-looking guy in a pink suit being escorted to a Vision jet by a guy wearing a bulletproof vest and gun? Well, the guy wearing the bulletproof vest and gun is transporting the woke Yakuza-looking guy because they don't want people hassling him because of the whole insanity over the word woke. It's not very woke. Anyway, cheese and crackers. There we go. We've seen that building. Let's go look at the next one. Let me go find this castle in the sim. This will be great. This will be fun. Oh, I'm on the wrong camera, but I can hit that and be right back to my helicopter and go right back in. Right back into the thing. Yeah, we had a very rare sighting here as well, which is a hype train. We had the rare sighting of the Twitch hype train on the flights. Extremely thankful to Cody for that, and to everyone who donated to World Kitchen, which we are now at the have made our quota, not our quota, our goal. Our goal. There's no quota. You will fly a paratrike. You can. It'll be a little slow, but you definitely can. Once we get going, I might go. It might be a little slow. Paratrikes they're awesome though. We have flown those in the sim on the stream. Really fun. Which just about every aircraft that we've flown has been really fun. I say just about because I know there's one that's not. So I landed twice and still forgot to set my altitude indicator. We have to circle the red heron. We got to circle that stadium. There's a stadium. We must circle. Stadium must circle. I don't know whose stadium it is or what stadium it is. Oh, look, I'm kind of in the red. I've got it. Trying to go too fast. I don't even have this on my map. It's not even showing up on my map. Maybe it's not a stadium. Maybe it's an ice rink or something. Not even showing up. Good evening. Take care. Thanks again for the raid. Very appreciated. See you in the skies. And then, so there's a castle just where Red Heron is. There it is. Just where Red Heron is, there's a castle. Since he's already there, maybe I can set my altimeter while we're looking at the castle. Oh, and is my landing light on? It is not. I need that. There we go. There we are. I'm using the labels as a big cheater. And we use the helicopters as a big cheat. Again, just practice your slow flight if you're in an aircraft other than a helicopter. Up super early, 4:30 a.m. Oh, man. I used to say the only time I see 4:30 a.m. is when I've been up all night. That's not true anymore. The only time I see 4:30 a.m. is when I'm going to go to Hawaii because the plane leaves at 5 a.m. So I'm always excited to see 4:30 a.m. Or, of course, when I'm just awake because of insomnia and stupid stuff like that. Anyway, take care. Have a good morning. Now this is tricky, folks. Now we have confined area landing with a bunch of other aircraft, a bunch of other helis. This gets tricky, huh? Not so easy now. See how many we can get in here. There we go. TMI. Which part? You know I'm live. I'm here for a while. I tend to talk a lot. Okay. This is the... Whoops. I did not mean to get out of my aircraft. It's not what I meant to do at all. But what the heck? I'm out. Let's go look at the castle. Let's do this, and hopefully it won't fly away on its own. We'll just walk over here. I wish the helmet would stay on. Now from here we'll go to camera 2 while I look up what the heck this is. This is the... Oh, I just put my map down just as I was going to look it up. Oh, look at that. That's a nice shot. It's the Craigdarroch Castle. Not the Craigslist Castle, but the Craigdarroch Castle. When I search for it, of course, it just wants to give me Craigslist. I think it's all one word, Craigdarroch. Craigdarroch Castle. All I got was pictures. That's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a description of it. Here we go, right here. There's lots of great pictures. In Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, it's a historic Victorian-era Scottish baronial mansion. It was designed as a National Historic Site. It was designated National Historic Site of Canada due to its landmark status in Victoria. Established in 1890, construction 1890, 1979 made into a museum. Now we will see, we'll do a little comparison here. I'm not even standing anywhere near it. You were there in 2003 picking the Discord. Oh, I was gonna show some pictures from the internets, but that's way better. That's always better. Discord pics right here, coming up. Not even in my, I'm in somebody else's Discord. Oh, which Discord? Did you put them in your Discord because that's where the flight's happening today? Probably. Oh, there it is, right there, boom. It's a very small picture. It's really little. There it is. So you must have visited that from Seattle. Just gone over there from Seattle. I'm going up to Seattle in a couple of weeks just to do something for my birthday. Oh, I see. Timestamp. Let me try it again. I can't seem to zoom. I can't. Oh, if I go like this, I can zoom in. There we go. Whoops. Now go like that. Try this again. Boom. There it is. That's it. In the imaginary world. No. That's the real world. Now I'm running back the other way to look at it in the flight simulator world. It's missing some steps. Unless that's the other side. No, that's it. Okay, so we've got that. Then I have to set up some things so we can do the compare. We've got that. Oh, darn it. My mouse will not let go of me. Almost there. And then we have that. Wow, that's pretty cool, huh? Look at that. Not bad. So we have that. Now you've got to take that picture in the sim today and like put that up. Because I bet you could match that almost exactly. Except there's helicopters in front instead of cars. How cool. How cool is that? All right, all done there. Now we're going to cruise up the coast and look for, I almost said dogs. We're not going to be looking for dogs. We're going to be looking for animals that likely don't exist in the simulator, but we'll look anyway. Oh, there's another site coming up. Oh, it's a National Historic Park. National Historic Park. What button lets you leave your aircraft? So what I'm using, I'm actually using the game controller, and I'm hitting this and the B button, this and this. If you're in a flight simulator aircraft, I'll go back in. If you're in any of the ones that come with 2024, you just open the door and you can jump out. And then there's a setting, I'm in the, now I forgot the setting, but there's a setting so you can see yourself. Shift C, thank you, Marco. I always use my controller, so Shift C is it. So that setting is, I totally forgot what it is, but there's a way you can see yourself in it. Forgot. It's nice though because you can walk for miles and then you can just hit Shift C or your controller and be back in your aircraft. Be right back in there, ready to go. Is it the middle of the night? It's very cloudy here. I hope it clears up. It is 1:33, which means we have up here, we probably have 2 hours of light left. I'm gonna make it a little earlier and see. Didn't help. An hour earlier barely made a difference. Barely made a difference. This is British Columbia for you in the winter. I could always change it to summer. It's fun to do this. I'm gonna hover for a minute and see if anyone else takes off. Outside view lets you see yourself. Well, don't you also have to set, you have to set a setting in the sim in order to make that work. There's a setting in there so you can see yourself in the outside view. You probably set it and forgot it. Somebody's parked on a ceiling over here. Some UH-1 is parked on the ceiling. That's it. No, I understand the view mode, Marco. There's a setting that you have to click so that you can, so that that works. So that that works, and I still forgot to set my altimeter. Nobody knows that setting? Am I gonna have to look, get out there and look? There's some, oh, where'd everybody go? Oh, I turned those off. I turned those off! There's the edge of the city. We'll see if I can find that park. I don't even think we need to land again in the park. It's probably really nice. Oh, not available on Xbox. Okay. That might be in the experimental settings. I think you might be right. Now I'm curious, and it's still new to us, so I'm going to have a quick look here. So we go to settings, and is it advanced options? Allow third-person view camera. So you have to click allow third-person view camera. That's what I was trying to say. If this is clicked off, then it won't work. So you have to have that clicked on. Uh-oh! Oh, it didn't like that. It didn't like that pause. Didn't like that at all. Oh, now I remember why I want to land at the park. I still want to set my altimeter. It hasn't mattered that much, but why not do things semi-correctly? There should be a bridge right here, I think. Or is there something? Oh, there's a lighthouse. Oh my gosh, there's a lighthouse right out here, right where Red Heron is going, that I didn't put on my flight. But we should stop there because this is a short flight. That's why I'm stopping a lot in Vancouver. It's a pretty quick one. Oops, oops, oops. That warning was because I was putting in more collective rather than pulling back on my collective. I was putting in more collective. Is that the lighthouse? Or is it over here? Is it that there? I think it's here. Yeah, it's right here. Here's the lighthouse. I don't believe it has a helipad because obviously you can drive right up to it. You can just drive right up to this thing. My collective is full down right now. And my wind is only 4 knots, so not a big landing challenge. I love the lighthouses. Now this would be on today. If it works. If it works. Who knows if the lighthouse is still functional because, GPS. But it would be on today. Oh, I love this. This is nice. This is pretty sweet. Oh, and there's signage. Now here I can get out and read the sign because in 2024, most of the signs are far more readable. Most. Ooh. My, the dust got into my eyes. I couldn't see what was going on. Couldn't see a thing. I'll jump out in a dangerous way again. Oh, the dust is going to be in my way. I won't be able to see the sign. It's too dusty. Oh, no, no. It's clearing up just in time, and I can't read the sign. Oh, yeah, I can. Caution, attention. Slippery rocks. Slippery rocks. Apocalypse now, big time, right? Can I get on the rocks, though? Can I run up the slippery rocks? I would say they're hollow rocks. They're very cool looking. Oh my gosh. The reason I ran over here is I thought maybe there's a snowball's chance that there would be a seal out here or something, right? A seal or something. There's not a thing. So the other thing I want to do, though, I want to reset my time. Actually, when I do this, I have an easier time working the mouse. if I go into this view. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. That's what we want. Let's check this out. Nice. It's not going around. It's all lit up, but it's not going around. Well, Steve-O. I appear to have a flashlight as well. Apparently, I have a flashlight. Nope. There is no... See how when I move around, I've got a light? Does that work here, too? Do I have a light when I move around? Not really. You can't see a flashlight. The dust is so ridiculous. I wonder if the light's on. Is the light on over here when I switch to here? My monitoring has stopped. Nope, but it looks fantastic. Looks really good. I still just, I get, I appreciate the little things. I really still like the rocks. Look, there's a boat. You could get in that boat and you could go out and catch some salmon. Maybe harass some seals and sea lions and whales. Somebody's, right by the boat. That is definitely a little recreational rowboat for doing a bit of fishing out here in the bay. I just realized something. I did not leave. I don't think I planned anything for 10 minutes from now when I'm gonna be taking a break. This island. Oh, no, there is something there. Maybe the memorial in the park will be interesting enough and I can take a break there, because then the next stop is 27 miles out, and that's nothing. That is nothing. This is great. There's a lot to see in Vancouver. Esquimalt Lagoon Migratory Bird Sanctuary will be on your left as we go over to the, what am I trying to say? Park. To the park. To the next stop. No, there's a light, but I can't see it from the outside. Can you see it from the outside? I was looking at something else. Oh, you kind of can. That's pretty awesome, though, that you can go inside and look at the light. That is fantastic. While I'm staring at this, I can get back in my helicopter. There we go, I'm back in. Oh, and I have to put it back on daytime so that I can see. All right. Oh, so you can see it from that angle. It's a very small light. Look at that, it's gorgeous out there. Sweet. All right. I will hover here for a moment. Oh, wait. One more thing. No one can see what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to find... Oh, I hit the wrong button. What did I hit? How did I do that? Oh, I hit that? What did I do? Huh. That's weird. I just put myself outside again, and I'm not sure how I did it. I'm not sure how I did that. Okay, I'm back in. Must have hit two buttons at once. I'm trying to see if I can get an altimeter setting. It's not below 0 here. So... Oh, it doesn't... It's not going anywhere. Oh, this is kind of... it's kind of broken. You forgot how to turn your dust down? So did I. I think it would be in general. Just in general settings, there's probably an effect setting for dust, and you can just turn it down. We're just about a mile from the park. We're just gonna lift off and head over to the park. Uh-oh, don't hit him. Don't hit him. Velos? Is it Velos? Velos? Now, back at dusk, or back in the dark day of darkness, all the lights are off. I still don't think they would be. Convinced the lights would be on. Here we go, just right over here to the park. Oh, I said that right? That's you. All right. There should be a park just right here any second. Oh, I haven't done a break yet. That was... I have not gone on break yet. I've just been talking and troubleshooting in the background. I'm probably going to take a short break by this monument here. If I can find a monument. Is there a monument there? Oh, Christmas break. Christmas break was great. I'm on break all the time, but Christmas was also fun. Christmas was very nice. Christmas, New Year's. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to mention. Has anyone noticed that there's been no word from Microsoft? The dude, Streamer87, do you work for Microsoft at all? Microsoft Asobo seemed very silent so far this year. Oh, that's like another castle. It's a National Historic Site. That's another castle. Okay, we'll take a break down there. Look at the sun out there. No, not at all. You never know. You just never know. I mean, I kind of know a few people who work there. But anyone could be watching the stream who works for Microsoft. I have not heard a thing. I have not heard from the Microsoft group. I'm starting to wonder. You know what I mean? I am starting to wonder. So this is a true helicopter flight where we are flying for a couple feet and then stopping again to look at the scenery. Also looking for deer, bears, wolves, chipmunks, all those things that we probably won't see. Let's do a run-on landing here. We'll skid in a little. There it is. Now it's still got the dust. Oh, nope, the dust went away because we're on pavement. Much, much better. I'm very curious what this building is over here. What is that thing over here? I'm testing the limits of my buttons. This is from World Update 11. Hartley Park National Historic Site. Oh, that's Hartley Castle. It's Hartley Castle. That makes sense. Couldn't see him for the dust anyway. Hartley Castle. Hartley Castle. There's a Hartley Castle in England and a Hartley Castle in Canada. Let's check out the one in Canada. This is the one we're closest to. It's located in Colwood, British Columbia, in Greater Victoria. It's the site of Hartley Castle, a classified federal heritage building since 1995. The mansion and estate have been used for the public Royal Roads University from the 1940s to 1995. It was used for the Royal Roads Military College and Naval Training Facility. The extensive grounds of the historic site have formal gardens, etc., etc. When was it built? 1906, BC's Lieutenant Governor James Dunsmuir, who was of Scottish descent, purchased the property. He and his wife Laura commissioned the renowned Canadian architect Samuel Samuel McClure to build a 40-room mansion in the Scottish baronial style. Oh my gosh. Do we have any pictures of it? I'm in the wrong screen. There we go. Yes, he's getting over there. A 40-room mansion. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I have trouble cleaning my 3-room mansion. I have a little difficulty just when I'm cleaning my 3-room mansion. And this is a 40-room mansion. It's funny because it looks older than the one we were just at. And it was built 100 years later. I'm running over there as well to meet up. I'm out of my chopper. I'm running over there. And my guy seems really slow today. So did you go here too, Mr. Red Heron? Did you also stop at this one? There's tables and stuff to stop and eat. Has a bunch of people coming around. That's fun. That is fun. I probably can't go up. Nope, I can't go up onto that deck area. Dining room. You think Red Heron has gone everywhere at this point. He's got a lot of places. He's got a lot of places. I should go here. I am not that far from here. Just on the other side of the water. Had high tea in the Queen's... Oh, high tea in the Queen's dining room. Nice. Nice. That is sweet. Okay, I will be right back after I scrounge up some snacks or something. See you in just 1 minute. Here we go. We are back. Break's over. Right here. I'm here. Think red heron's been everywhere. Mostly northern hemisphere. I realized after reading that, that's probably true for me too. I think that's mostly true for myself. Mostly northern hemisphere. What is with that? All right, let's run back over there. And maybe I'll see a deer or a squirrel or a moose. That's right, there's a moose on this island. Moose. There is a elk. There's elk out here. What else did I mention? Probably nothing that's in the sim. Need to take off early tonight. All right, take care. Thank you so much, as usual, for your amazing camera work. Have a good one. I'm glad you could make it. Everyone salute Mr. Red Heron as he goes out. Woo! Oh, I'm on my own now. What am I going to do when I need to take a break? Ah, no more breaks for you. I think that's my plane. Bam! Right into it. Smash. Oh, that's not it then. That's not it, because it's not opening. Wouldn't it open if that was mine? Wouldn't I be able to get in? I don't think that's my helicopter. Maybe I'm over here. Let's try this one. You ever have that happen to you in a parking lot where you try and get into your car, but then it's not yours? That's what this is like. There we go. Airman, that's yours? Oh, airman in the helicopter still. That's great. That is fantastic. All right. Here I am. What's next? Oh, now we are continuing on. So I'll bring the map up real quick, like as soon as I bring it up for myself. We're right there. We're just going up the island now. Going across here, looking seriously. I'm just looking for animals. There are lots of helipads as we go along. This spot here is actually a helipad that there's kind of stuff there. They're not the best. And then our final airport is up there. But I might go around these beach areas here. Go around this area here. We might explore a little bit more than what I have mapped out here, just to see if I can see anything. It's all weirdness. You're in this crazy R22. Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it? The R22 is not an easy one. So if you learn to fly the R22, boy, when I take my headphones off, I'm really talking loud. If you learn to fly the R22, you can fly anything. That's like R66. R66. It's not an R22. There is an R22 available for the sim, but this is not it. Oh, you know what? Just for fun, everyone check your fuel. I think we might be getting low already because these are hard on the fuel. So go here, check your fuel. Center of gravity 0. Fuel. Oh, no, I've got a fair amount. The thing is, I don't have any fuel on the route. I'm going to put it back at 50%, 40, 50%, because there's nothing. There's really no airports except for a water landing airport. That's really the only thing out there right now. All right. Here's my helicopter. Get my head together, and we will be off. And don't forget, tomorrow, if you want to do more helicopter flying, there's a flight on the RSP Discord. Just put in exclamation RSP, or I assume there's a flight. There should be a flight tomorrow, a Discord flight, where you can chat in the Discord and fly along. I know, it's so weird. The characters get doubled. If I look back, I will see a bunch of doubled people probably. Now I say that and I don't. I say that and I'm all wrong. Yeah, so there's Cobra. Well, now everyone's flown far enough. Oh, look at those gardens. I am just flying like crazy trying to look behind me and fly at the same time. I need to be low, because I really want to see animals if there are any. If there's any out here, I want to see them. I want to check them out. See what's going on. So who's going to be the first to get a 5000 series NVIDIA card? Who's up for it? That looks like a... Oh, it is. That is some kind of pit. Might be a gravel pit. Quarry. Some type of quarry. I have a query about your quarry. Oh, and we're getting some clearing. Getting some clearing out here. I don't know what that is supposed to be. I think that's some kind of tower that's not looking correct. That's a tower that didn't get replaced by the new towers. Kind of wild. Nobody wants to admit that they're going to go out and buy a 5000 series card. It won't be me. It will not be me. I bet there are a lot of other... Not a lot. There's a few other streamers that I would think might just update to the newest NVIDIA card to see how it works. I'm sure there are a few of the big YouTubers who will update, show us what's going on. I don't know who they are, but I imagine there's somebody. Will it fit in the Xbox? Well, you know, something I actually considered, which you probably can do. You can probably get a chassis and put it in a chassis and run it that way, right? That's another way to do it. Instead of buying a whole new PC. Just get a little box. They're also making these mini PCs now, but I doubt the 5000 series will work. All you got to do, though, is just imagine the money you are saving by being on Xbox rather than a PC. Just think about the money you're saving. I'm not doing a very good job looking for animals. If you see them, they just pop out. They just jump right out at you. Just boom. Scenery looks amazing over this ridge. It's really beautiful out here, isn't it? It's just beautiful. I'm trying to see where you are. Oh, I have to take a few pictures because my guy is gone. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice. Oh, I almost bit it. Oh, right out here he's talking about. Just out here. I did mostly want to fly up the coast. Isn't this nice? I'm trying, sorry for those following me. I'm trying not to, I'm taking pictures and trying not to hit the ground all at the same time. There we go. Now I'm clear. Clear! We're good now. We are good now. I'm trying to trim it out so I can do one of these real quick. Oh yeah. Wow, it's a group of 2024 helicopters. How cool is that? So that was I was using the drone cam and hands-off flying. I have it trimmed out now to where I was just flying along. Just flying along, hands off. So if you take your time, you get your settings right, you can just cruise along in this aircraft and chill. I feel like I have an autopilot on. It's kind of surprising me. I'm a little surprised. I'm sure I'll mess it up if I take my time. If I try. Little inputs. Little inputs. I love it. Love it. I'm going to go to the left of this hill. Left of the mountain. And what town are we over now? What is this? We are over Milne's Landing, it looks like, in Sook. S-O-O-K-E. Sook or Sook. That's the name of this. East Sook is across the bay there. Just across there, Eastsook. Probably take one of those rowboats. The R66 has trimmed out nicely for me, and that's saying, oh, it is! That is definitely saying something. It's not only your cyclic trim, but if you get the power right, you want to get that power just dialed in, and then it will just fly. It's pretty nice. The real world R66 does have the option for a full SAS system, four-way SAS. So you could do single pilot IFR in it. Look at all the bugs. Oh, nice. My favorite thing. Bugs. I may not have bears, but I do have bugs. Oh, and I'm way off the flight plan, aren't I? I guess I went to the coast early. I was gonna fly inland. I immediately changed my mind. Who wants to fly inland? Let's fly the coast. Do a coastal route. Cars are not animals. Come on, animals. Great looking trees, I gotta say. You'll fly that too. There's a house and a barn buried, a buried house. Big house buried in the ground. Gonna be taking a right just over the crest of this ridge because we're gonna run out of land. Look at that. Marco, are you in the CH-47 today? I think you are. I think you're in the 47. Looks good and you have your photogrammetry turned off. Well, most of this out here probably is not photogrammetry anyway. Once we get out this far from Victoria, this is probably not even has it. Trim in my CH-47 is not... Really? The CH-47 trim is not working? Oh, that's weird. I don't remember because I haven't flown it for a while. Tail rotor is in the Asobo passive aircraft generic piston 1 engine 500E. Why do I now see? I should see the 500E, but no! I tried to load that in on a stream and it broke my stream, but afterwards I loaded it in and it works just fine. All the Cow and Sim aircraft work with the caveat that they are not updated for the sim. They should be, though. Soon, I hope. He has told us he will update them. This is an amazingly nice day. My temperature is still wrong. Who can give me an outside air temperature? Because I know it's not 58 degrees here. I don't know why this doesn't work. But we have a gentle wind, high clouds, mostly clear, really. It's barely even partly cloudy. It's very nice out here. My guess is the temperature is more like 35 Fahrenheit. That's my guess. Anyone who has real weather on. That's one thing I really wish it would tell me. You know, back in the old days when we had flow, I could look at my temperature right here. But now we don't have flow and I can't. It'd show the thermals, big deal. Big deal. Anyone seeing any animals? We won't see the same animals in case you're haven't been on these group flights before. Rarely do we see the same animals, but you still might see animals out here. Oddly enough, they seem to be mostly at airports. Which makes no sense. Some have seen whales, so I had a glimmer of hope. Now you're gonna tear up? Uh-oh, what happened? Because it's so amazing out here? Oh, no flow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. You know, I would like to say coming soon, but who knows? What is coming soon, though, is the Juice Goose. So if you don't have the Juice Goose, grab one from Parallel 42. Because we'll have to do some goosing. We'll have to do some juicing and goosing. Some goosing and juicing out here. You need to land and try to fix this trim. It's borderline unflyable. Oh, no kidding? Well, you can easily catch up to us because that is a very fast aircraft. Very, very fast indeed. It almost makes me want to switch to the CH-47 to see if I have trim. Almost. Comic Crazy. Good afternoon to you, sir. Isn't that awesome? Cody handed out a whole bunch of gift subs. I guess I'll keep flying. Hey, there's one of the truck simmers is right down there. Somebody's flying a truck or doing the truck sim just below us. He is indeed. Does that really say Jordan River just below me? I'm looking on my map, and I see something that it looks like it says Jordan River. It does. The Jordan River comes out right here. We've flown a long ways today. I did download and install the G's landing rate. Works from the handlebar menu. They're going to charge $2 to updated flow. They are going to charge $2 for updated flow, but that's because the massive amount of work they're having to do to make it work. I don't think that's unreasonable. Of course, I'm coming from someone who is not a sponsor. I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm a friend. I'm a friend of Parallel 42. So, you know, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I think it's a good way to get around. I mean, they have a team and they're paying them. It's not all this. It's not, you know, freeware. It's not all being done free. So it's a solution for the reworking of the entire thing, which is really unfortunate. I think that they have to redo so much. But looking at it, I can't imagine. It's a whole bunch to do. How about a grain of tequila? Wait a minute, where is it? What? How about a grain of tequila? Where'd that come from? You lost me. For $2? Lost me in my own conversation. Oh, with the grain of salt. You have to take it with a grain of... Oh, yeah. Take it with a grain of tequila, then. That'll be even better. That'll ease the pain of those $2. I have a waypoint up here. If you are on the map, if you have the flight plan, there's a waypoint coming up that's simply that. It's nothing. Like, it's just a place to turn. It's a reference point, is what I'm trying to say. Where's my... I'm here, so it's just a reference point. And it's not even on this map. Oh, wait, I have to hit that? There I am. Oh, yeah, there's some people here. So there's simply a reference point right down there. Near Mystic Beach and China Beach. Oh, China Beach! You ever see that show? That's a good one. And then if I go to my little nav maps here... What will this show me? Oh, nothing. It's not working today. There it is. I still can't... Oh, today it zooms in for me. This is a better map. Much, much better map. Okay. Let's throw that back down. I gotta say, the EFB is a really cool thing to have in the sim. It seems like there's amazing potential there that hasn't been mined yet. It's just starting to work. Just starting to work. But it seems like it could be a really cool thing. Not as cool as Flow, but what are you gonna do? Bear Beach. Oh, there's a Bear Beach down there. Any bears at Bear Beach? Because I would guess that Bear Beach got its name, you know, because of bears. Because there are lots of black bears on this island. So Bear Beach is probably somewhere where the bears hang out. Not the Chicago Bears, but the Vancouver Bears. The Bears of Vancouver. Oh, let's go down by the ocean and then we can see the cliffs. Can see these cliffs better. If we just go down here a little bit. Bears. Yeah, they're probably bear. Most of the bears would be bear. The bears of Vancouver Island. Oh yeah, look at those cliffs. Look at those shadows. Wow. Nice. You need to restart the sim. Okay. We will be stopping soon. And you can always just jump in. We're passing China Beach Campsite. China Beach was the series that kind of took over where MASH left off. It was about a MASH unit in Vietnam. I think it lasted 3 years. You're definitely trying to hop in. Right on, dude. Well, now with the new sim, you can click on the map. We're not very near an airport, but you can click on a map at any point and see what's going on. Dana Delaney, that's it. Dana, I was trying to think of who was the star that came out of that show. There was a couple other big stars, too, in that one. Big stars. You're a heli pilot and just saw the group behind you. Yeah, look at that. There's a bunch of us. We do this every Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, I do it on the stream. Wednesday, they do it in Discord, RotorSim Pilot Group. And we're actually, they're in Discord today, too. There is the Discord that they're in. Yeah, you can definitely hop in. I'm trying to think of a good spot for people to come in because the airports are kind of slim out here. But there are a lot of helipads, which you will see on your map. I'll show you where we are on the map. So there is the map. Oh, there's an airport there. That's kind of a ways off, but for reference, it's Charlie Alpha Mike 3. Charlie Alpha Mike 3, and then we are kind of almost directly west of that, and you can jump in on any one of these helipads. These will show up in the sim. If you're not familiar, these are all show up right there. We are I don't know. This is little nav maps I'm looking at. But so you'll see this little thing here, but you won't see all the names. Won't see all the names. Victoria is our closest city. We came out of Victoria. We're right in there. We're going to stop in there at Cape Beal. Just kind of pull over for a minute. I got really off. Yeah. It's Vancouver Island. Vancouver Island, which is part of the San Juans, isn't it? Cam 3, that's it. You passed... Oh, I passed the mini canyon run? Oh, right there? There's a lot of them in here, yeah. Yep, this is every Tuesday we do the helicopters. Subliminal Black. Thank you for joining. It's hard to say for some reason. Thank you for joining. Cheers. We also fly on Sundays low and slow aircraft, so you can always fly a helicopter on Sundays as well. Thursdays we do Thursday Thunder, and those are usually little faster aircraft. Who knows? Closest again is Cam 3, Marco. Charlie Alpha Mike 3. I still don't think that this is adjusted right. So I'm out here looking for bears because I was inspired by Island of the Sea Wolves, which is a Netflix documentary about the wolves that live out here on Vancouver Island. I had no idea. I live in Oregon, so this isn't that far. I didn't know there was not a separate species, but a certain. They're unique to the island. These wolves that live out here, because they've been here so long. There you go. Let's go up this canyon. You're in Sherwood. All right. I'm just in Eugene. Yeah, it's happened a few times. I've got a few people that I've met that are right nearby. One of the crew moved to Eugene to go to mechanic school, aircraft mechanic school, and he's working at the airport now. Yeah, isn't that yeah? We went out to coffee. Had a coffee. I got to meet him. Haven't seen him for a bit, but you know, he's probably really busy with school and working at the airport. It really is a small world. It's nuts because if you look out at these labels, you might have guessed they're from all over the world. All over the world. England, Germany, really, really far off places like Texas. Still no bears. No bears, no deer. Oh dear. It really has. It's pretty nuts. I've been streaming this game now for 4 years. And I've been to 2 of the FS Expos that you see up on the corner there. This is nice. I'm just randomly going up a side trip. I've been to 2 of FS Expos and met just a ton of people who share the same passion. Streamers and fans and YouTubers and just crazy how many people I've met from doing this online, flying online and doing this. Just started streaming last week on Xbox, but I've been in a sim for a long time. Yeah, I've been in the sim quite a while. There's a helipad here somewhere, I think. Sometimes you can't see him very well. My sim shows a helipad. That's all right, we'll keep going. There's a little town. I can't remember which sim I started with. That's how long it's been. I think it was 95, not counting Jet Fighter 2, which would have been in the 90s, maybe late 80s, early somewhere in the 90s. And then I think it was 95 from Microsoft that I started flying helicopters in. Do I like I like so many helicopters, to be honest. I've been flying the H-125 a lot. My favorite is still, I think, the Huey from Togue, which works in this sim. It's not ready for the sim yet, but it works. Sky Crane is awesome. It's just there's not as much to do with it. It's not really a cruise around kind of helicopter, but I love it. I think I've flown it once so far, but I was just trying to fly them all since the new sim has come out. So I've been trying to check them all out. That thing is it's so different flying a big helicopter as a real world helicopter pilot. It's like a big plane. You have to plan ahead. You got to think about what you're doing. The Cohen sim stuff. Yeah, that's I love theirs too. I am so close. Like theirs all work in the sim, but they're not. What do they say? They're not updated for the sim, so there's like no guarantee. I like some parts about their aircraft better. Some things work better, and they haven't even been updated. But the look, the wear, I like all the scratches. I'm weird that way. I like the scratches and bugs. That really increases the realism to me, increases the immersion. To have bugs on your windshield and scratches on your aircraft, and look, there's mud. I've gotten mud on the carpet in here. That is adds a lot, I think. It adds a ton. Oh, I thought you said you were real, but on here and have been in the process of getting your license. Oh, nice. As a drone pilot in real life, you have to have my commercial. Oh, that's right. Well, good luck with that. I have not flown for a long time, but I am a private pilot. I have my PPL, but it's been a while for different reasons since I've been able to fly. And I've always wanted, I started simming because I've always wanted to fly helicopters, and the price is just a little out of reach. Even with this stream with over almost 2,000 followers. Still out of reach. Yeah, it really adds to the game to have all the wear and tear on there. Do you practice drone flying in a simulator at all? Do you use that for practice, or do you just go fly your drone? I had a friend come bring his drone up once to show me, and it was a while ago. This was like 10 years ago, and he had been using it to film because he filmed stuff. And he pulled it out and put it together real quick, and I think it took about 32 seconds before he ran it into my tree and broke the blade. You had to switch to the 160. Oh, no kidding. You wanted to fly for life, but then ended up becoming a respiratory therapist because it would have been hard to get a pilot job not having any experience. Yeah, it's a long road going from zero to flying commercially, definitely. Long road. I thought I saw... Yeah, there it is! Thought I saw CH-47 out there. Nice. There's tail rotor in the E500. It's showing up now. Wasn't showing up earlier. Don't know why. We've got all these folks here, and then a few more up there. We get spread out by this time of day. We started at 1:30. I was going to say my time, but it's your time too. Long road and not being in the military, yeah. The military helps because it trains you the best, and it pays for a lot of it. They are needing more civilian pilots now, though, because not as many military pilots are... There's just not as many military pilots. And that's a good thing because they haven't had as many. Ooh, let's check out this little canyon. Let's check out this little canyon here. This is cool. But it's a bad thing because obviously the military has the best training, so. Might be some wolves up here. Marco has done some really nice drone and camera work in the Texas Hill Country. Nice. Hillsboro is 80K, and they said it best to just... Oh, yeah, yeah. And that's really hard to do. That is really hard to do. I've looked at McMinnville for... I could do an add-on there, which is a lot less. Doing an add-on is a lot less, but it's still like, I think almost 10,000. If you get ready in time, you know, if you can get the minimum hours and then take your test. That's the thing too. Yeah. It's the cost is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Trying to get as dialed in as you can, and it does save you. I mean, I trained on flight. I think it was before FSX. I think I was in Flight Sim 98 when I got my license, and my instructor said, "Yeah, it made a huge difference." He was impressed with, and the sims were nothing like this. But I could read instruments. I could do easy. You know, navigation was really easy to learn. I could practice all of the procedures. Can't afford to mess up there. Yeah, hours cost money. And it really does help with your confidence, especially with things like ATC, because you can get there's several good ATC programs now, or VATSIM, And I'm just following these helicopters off into the woods. We're way off the plan now. It's the nav stuff and reading charts for me that's my weak point. But you know, once you learn it, it's not very difficult. You just have to learn it. Oh no, Marco, does that mean you're still having problems? We're way off the map here. Woo! Oh no, we're not. We're not far off the map. I would love to see a bear or a deer or a moose, or we're not going to see any sea otters. Oh, finally catching up. Nice. Well, we're just right here now. We are right there. Right there. I'm planning on landing right there. So we're not that far from a landing zone. We're just heading up a valley that I don't know who turned up here, but I thought, why not? Let's head up this valley, see what's up here. KevSim Corner just rated the channel with 21 viewers. Wow! Holy mackerel! Dude! I should take my map down for that. One moment. There we go. Hey, welcome to the flights, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the raid. Marco's already got a shout out there to KevSim Corner. Were you doing trucks today? Because I saw a semi go by underneath us. I thought maybe it was a simmer. A truck simmer. But thanks for coming in, everyone. I was sorry, I was spacing there for a minute. This is Flights with Joel. It's Tuesday. We're on Vancouver Island. I was inspired by a really cool documentary about the island and the wolves out here. And we're looking for bears, wolves, deer, whatever. Doing our normal helicopter flight on Tuesday. Headed to Beal Lighthouse now. Sweet. Sweet. So thanks for coming in. We do this every Tuesday. Sundays we do the Sunday cruise. Right now we're on the Colorado River. We're going to finish the Colorado River on Sunday. And then Thursdays, if I ever get back to it, which I think I will Thursday, we do faster stuff. I'm really thinking, that's awesome. I'm really thinking of flying the PC-24 on Thursday for Thursday Thunder. What do people think of that? Anybody? The problem is it's way over my head. Way over my head, but I could fly it like a rental. I could just jump in and fly it like a rental. You could fly it low and fast somewhere. PC-24, amazing piece of machinery. It's a jet that they designed to land on short fields. I mean, not short fields. It can be landed in the dirt. Oh, there's also goats out here, mountain goats. I should be looking for those. Don't see any goats. We'll follow this river back to the coast, and then we'll be by the lighthouse. We'll be over there by the lighthouse in a minute. Nice. Whose idea was that? Great idea. It was a nice valley to fly up. Very good. PC-24 is sweet. The only aircraft that I have made 100% in all three categories during a... Oh, really? Right on. Yeah, they actually did design it to land on soft fields so that people could use it in less developed areas to fly stuff in and out. But, you know, it's probably used by a lot by private jet owners who want a really nice jet. Nice advanced single pilot operation. Taco Tuesday! No, it's Helicopter Tuesday! I don't know what it is today. Oh, it'll be Meatloaf Tuesday for me. I'll be having a Meatloaf Tuesday. That reminds me, yes, I was going to make a video for my TikTok about what I have for snacks and stuff. Nothing to do with flight sim. The lighthouse is bugged on the pad, just crashed me. Oh, bummer! I have an add-on for the pads, and so they look weird, but they worked for me last time I tried it. Just park next to it. Oh, you're lifting off. Okay, so you're getting there. One of my favorite features in the new sim is that you can just put a dot anywhere on the map and you can take off there. Now, you could always do that, but you couldn't take off on the ground shut down. You couldn't do that before. So now you can go to a airport that doesn't have parking spaces and you can just click on a spot and say, start me on the ground, shut down, and you'll be there. It's cool. Oh, I don't know. You have to ask Cobra. Cobra, will that work on Xbox? When you're in the map, if you click on a... Oh, you can't click on a spot. Xbox is so different. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Give Sim Corner. Now I want a taco. Who wants tacos? Hey, if you're a grown-up, you can just make yourself some tacos or order them. What did I see this morning? I saw something about... Oh, I guess it was on the morning show. They were talking about new drivers. Oh, it was at the tech show in Las Vegas. They were talking about new driverless taxis. New taxis that'll be automated. And the first thing I thought was, okay, that's how your food order... This is a really cool canyon. That's how your food order is going to get here now. That is how your food order is going to get here. So there it is. There's the answer from our resident Xbox expert. This is very nice. Very nice. Look, it gets a little weird out here, but oh well. Also in the red. That's what that yellow light is I've got it too hot. I'm traveling too fast. Oh, and I just now realized that my bird add-on does not work up here. I have a bird add-on and oh, that's low fuel. Okay. Will I make it? Will I make it to the lighthouse? Oh my gosh, I don't know that I will. You want your takeout by goat back. They can just send goats out. You know, that is funny. You know why that's funny? Because you know... well, maybe you're not from round here, but if you're from Oregon, or any place like Oregon, if they had a goat back takeout delivery, people would just go nuts. I mean, if goat yoga works, you know, goat takeout, everyone would love that. They've been testing self-driving cars like crazy for a couple of years in Austin. You can now get Chick-fil-A delivered by a ground-based drone. Oh, wow. A ground-based drone? Wow. It's coming very fast. I mean, all it is regulation now. Because they have the technology. It's just they have to... Basically, the level of risk has to be accepted, right? That's all it really is. Because people driving delivery vehicles is probably extremely dangerous. I'm looking for my gas. Where's my gas? Oh, I've got just under a quarter of a tank. I'll make it. Oh, no! That is the second time that has been played today. Way to go. Nice one. I think someone should start that, though. Marco, you should start goat back deliveries in Austin and see if it catches on. Austin's just the type of town where people would catch on. They would go for it. I'm gonna straighten out my trajectory a little bit and get a little bit of height. If I have to, I'm gonna turn this up. So if I have to auto-rotate, it's fast, and I don't know if it'll work if the engine's out. Because it's just a flight simulator. This is one of my biggest complaints with 2020 and 2024, is the Asobo flight dynamics don't allow for very realistic auto-rotations. The physics are right, the instruments are off. The physics are right, like, they feel right. But you can't see what's going on because these needles don't split. I rant about this every Tuesday. You don't know what is. Oh, it's something I just made up. Something we just made up in the conversation as we were chatting. It doesn't exist yet. I was talking about autonomous vehicle delivering meals, and Bocelli came in and said he wants goat back deliveries. He wants deliveries by goat, and I just thought that would be the thing. That would be the shiznet. I really better not run out of gas as I do this. That would be really bad. Got another R66 right there. Sweet. And the weather is mind-boggling. Except it's probably dark here now. If I put it on real time... now he gets it. If I put it on real time, it's going to be dark. So I'm going to keep it off real time. It's only fake time. You're just cruising around the lighthouse. How far are you? I'm probably 20 miles or less. I think I'm less. If you can still see my stream, it was 47 miles from the last waypoint, and we took a couple of detours. I am right here, so I'm right there, and the lighthouse is right there. Cape Beal. I'm going 109 kittens. Be there very soon. It's a nice little spot, too. Yeah, and there's people ahead of me, so they should be pulling up pretty quick. People going much faster than myself. I also like the sound of this better than the Cow and Sim R66. Even though I had a sound pack for it, I guess the sound pack wouldn't be working in this sim. But you can hear this shake. You can hear this shake. That demonstration is for anyone watching. Anyone flying along is not going to hear that. Not going to hear that at all. Oh my gosh. Not for a second. No chatters on YouTube. Once again, did I change some setting on YouTube so you can't chat? Hello on YouTube. Oh, today's a much slower day. The other day there was a lot of people on YouTube. Not as many today. Baracus, how you doing? Late to the party. We're just about to land at Beal Lighthouse. No, of course I don't mind. Always welcome. Actually the end airport. The last airport's probably the closest one to us at this point. Yeah, I think the Charlie Yankee Alpha Zulu. Wait a minute. Is that right? Oh, well, that's 28 miles from where we're about to stop. We're stopping at Pacific National Park and Reserve, which is that's on there too. The Charlie Bravo Lima 1, except it's a water landing, but right next to it, right next to the water landing at Charlie Bravo Lima 1 is some helipads. So you can probably start on those helipads. Thanks to the new sim having the helipad starts. It was disastrous for one person so far. Yeah, you should see us very soon. I think, I'm still haven't confirmed this, but I think the range for the labels now is only 5 miles. It used to be more, but I think it's only 5 miles now. So you got to be pretty close. Like when I look out here, I see a couple of folks, but I can tell myself and I can pretend that there's 100 people out here. I just can't see them because their labels aren't close enough. That looks like a river coming out into the ocean right there. It is right around 5 miles. Confirmation from Marco. Yeah, that is a river. That is the Klanawa River. I hope I'm coming close to saying that right. I think I am. Klanawa River. How's my fuel? Nope, I'm not on E. That river was tempting. Yeah, it's pretty. You can probably go right across the island on it. There's a nice, when we get to the lighthouse, there's a nice bay to fly around. I was just watching the Seinfeld where Kramer and the car salesman are trying to see how far past E they can get in the car. I don't know if anyone watches Seinfeld here. It's pretty funny. It's a little bit of a Thelma and Louise take off on Thelma and Louise. Who hasn't tried to go below, seen how far below empty they can get? I see Baracus. Baracus just popped in for a second. Should see all these labels soon. What is your label, Subliminal Black? Subliminal. Still not. Wow, this is a long ways with no animals. No animules. It is, okay. That should be easy. I don't know why Baracus popped in and out. Oh, we're not in live mode. We are in all players. So if you're on live time, you won't see the all players. Because if we're in live mode, we have to all be live. So we're on all players. That's what I'm trying to say. All players. You're not getting the distance on the nameplates anymore. You change that up in your weather settings. If you're up here and you're on live weather, where it says real time should be off. Don't have real time on. And then when you go here, if you go out of real time, see now it jumped back to real time because I changed that. You want to go out of that, grab that and go out of it. And then live players disappears, and that puts you on all players. And if that doesn't, I think that is all you need to do. I think that works. I thought I missed it for a minute. Nope, it's another bay away, just a bay away. Some great beaches out here on the other side of these bays. There's a lot of nice beaches. They're all named. They're a little shallow in the sim, but there's some great big flat beaches. Probably some great beach combing to be done. These little islands are awesome. Now, in the real world, these are covered with stuff. Sea lions, seals, sea otters. You'd see a ton of stuff out here. Eagles, bald eagles flying around, grabbing fish. Obviously seagulls, because seagulls are everywhere on the West Coast. In mass. Now we're very close. You really should see us. You should see Mobius and Marco by this time. We are going to park there for a minute, so then you'll see us for sure. I got to find coffee. And I got to remember to put gas in. It looks like I've made it. It appears that I have made it to the gas. We'll soon find out. Not that there would be gas at a lighthouse, but I'm going to say there is. Yeah, it's right here. Right here. Oh yeah, and it's hilly. I don't even know if there's place for us all to park. We've all got to find parking. I actually put this into the SimFocus helicopter Discord to show him this helipad. This is not it. I started on a different helipad that looked worse than this. This helipad works. This helipad actually works. Not bad. I wonder if it was worse yesterday or if there's another one right here. This is totally better than it was yesterday. Maybe every time it loads in, it changes. Just park on the top here because I don't know who has it. I don't know who has the SimFocus helipads. Did it just reject me? No. That was me. Whoa! Whoa, come on. Okay, settle down. I missed it. I think it might be doing that Asobo thing where it's rejecting me. There we go. Yep, it is. It's popping me out. It's popping me up when I get over it. Ha! All right, we're here. So if you have your settings right, you should see us. Oh, I was going to look at my time. Yours was a Billy. Okay, I had that problem yesterday, and today it works. It's so bizarre. I had a building. Oh, maybe maybe the scenery loads different every time it loads, or some craziness like that. We don't have very far to go, but I'm going to cruise around the back of this for a minute. We're going to cruise around a little bit more, so I am going to take a break right here because there's lots more to see. Lots more to see. You don't have the Ologen helipads. Oh, so without that, it's even weirder that there was a building in front of your helipad. That's even stranger. I don't think I'm at the same. I'll show you what I posted it in the forum, so I'll show you what I had yesterday, because I put it in the SimFocus forum. It doesn't matter if you don't have the add-on, it's kind of pointless, but where is that forum? Here it is. And, oh, I forgot where I put it. Oh, it's right there. So yesterday I had this, and today I have this. I'm not sure. There's several heliports right around here. Today we have this. I think this is the same heliport, because see how there's two of them? I think I'm pretty much in the same place. I could be wrong. All right, I will be right back, folks. Oh, that's misrepresentation. It's not the red herring cam at all. There we go. Oh, it says here we go. Here we go, it says. I'm already back. We are at Beal right now. I'm just checking my map, make sure that we are where we are. So we're right here. We are right here. It shows that's airport is in the middle of the ocean, but Charlie Bravo Lima 3 is where we are. Look at that picture. That's the real world picture. That's the real thing. I wonder what all that is. What is all this weird stuff? That looks like I have... Oh, maybe it must be the helipad add-on added all that. Usually when you have add-ons, it does weird stuff to the map. That must be what that is. Cape Beal Lighthouse. We're here. All players, I think, is all you need. Am I missing something? I thought that was all that you need to make it work. Sometimes you have to switch things around a little bit. Other people have had problems with the multiplayer, definitely. You might try going to live time and back. There's some things I'm sure I'm forgetting. See, I'll demonstrate. Hopefully I'll get everyone back. I'm going to kick myself if I don't. So if I go to real time, everyone's going to disappear in a moment. No? Nope, everyone's fine. Live weather, live time. Everything's live. There we go. See, everyone disappeared. Now I go back, and all I got to do is put my time back off real time. And everyone comes back. So you might have to go all the way back to the menu and make sure you have it on all players. Oh, it doesn't even let you select the real-time slot. Well, that's here. Weird. Oh, I'm sorry. That too. Southeast Asia server. And I don't even know where the server is anymore. Is it right here? No. I don't know where the server is in these. Oh, the server. Yes, I do. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. Go to... No. Go to your menu and online. And make sure you are on Southeast Asia. And if you are on Southeast Asia, then click it back and forth a few times. Go to a different server and come back. That might work also. But you should be there. Save and go back. Resume. Look around. As long as I'm just sitting on the ground, see, I got time. There's Tail Rotor, Cobra, Rebo, Mr. Marco, Baracus, there's Baracus, Mobian, Northwest Serpico, Jerome 2K, Airman. And it is gorgeous out here. Oh, you know what? This is the one I was on yesterday. Was it here? No, it wasn't here either. Look at how cool this is, though. I was on another helipad, I think, that was so effed up. I'm using this opportunity to look for animals. Animules. Okay, we're going to pop back and forth. It can be a real pain in the butt. Hello, I'm flying in VR, so it's a bit hard to recall loving. Oh, thank you so much. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. I know it's pretty almost impossible to type in VR. I'm gonna go up and down these bays. I thought there was a bay closer by. Oh, right there. That big, huge area out here. We're gonna fly up and down in here a little bit and continue to search for lions and tigers and bears. The other thing I'm missing that I haven't gotten yet is resetting the drone. I don't even see a drone reset control to snap it back like I used. I used to hit spacebar and it would snap back. I don't seem to have that anymore. But I do have coffee, So all is not lost. Here we go. Oh, but I have to hit this button and that button and put fuel in. Hello? We're imagining there's a tank of fuel. Well, that CH-47 is full of gas. That's not where you put fuel in, dude. The CH-47 is full of gas. No worries. And how did I do? I'm down to 7. 7 pounds or 7 gallons? That's gallons. I'm down to 7 gallons, 41 pounds of fuel. That's not bad. Load into aircraft. It's very interesting. All these new things. Good for my brain, I guess. I suppose it's good for my brain. Who can say? All right. Let's cruise around here. Back off the helipad for safety. So if you have an engine failure, you've got the pad to jump back onto another, right? If your engine fails at this point, you can fly back to the pad with any luck. With any luck at all. Now we cruise out here. Every day that I stream, I find out, I get another little thing. Another little, something else works. That's what I'm trying to say. Something else works. So it's one of those things, you've got to give it time. Give it a little time, it'll get better. Even just with setup, the amount of setup, nutty. Oh, I didn't even reset my trim there. Did not even reset my trim. I think I have it on sunset, but I might have it on sunrise, and if I do, that's perfect. Yeah, I have it on sunrise, so perfect. We'll leave that there. Leave that there. A little bit more searching to do. Maybe Flight Simulator 20, what is it, 2024? Maybe 2028 will have like all kinds of animals. Just the entire area will be full of bears. Oh, the other thing here, I think it said it's the largest population of cougars in the Northwest. I think that was in the description I read. So that's pretty awesome. Still no reports of animals, even from anyone flying. Do I still have everyone? Even from all these people flying with us. And you know, if you can't see multiplayer today, you can always go into the Discord and see if we can troubleshoot it. See if someone's around to troubleshoot. We're here a lot, so you have many more opportunities. I'm here another at least 30 minutes. In the main settings now, make sure it's the same there. You don't want to be on live time, and you want to put it on general. Not general, all players. General. The helipad I just left was, I'm pretty sure that was... Uh-oh, now I'm flying around in circles. Hold on a second. It was right next to... It was right next to Cape Beal Lighthouse. Cape Beal Lighthouse. So I don't know what the number is or anything. It was just next to Cape Beal Lighthouse. I don't have an identifier for it. And there's an airport next to it. What did I say it was? I've said it three times. I'll say it again. Charlie Bravo Lima 1 is the airport, which is a water runway. There's a water runway next to the heliport. Charlie Bravo Lima 1. So if you can find that, you can just go right next to it to the helipads. There's quite a few around here. It wasn't all players from that screen. So if you now are on all players, we're still within 5 miles. You should see us. And you want to head northwest. And you should run right into us. We're going around this bay here. Even though I didn't find bears yesterday, they could be here today. They could be. Also, you got to make sure you have your labels on. So you can see us from a distance. Because all the helicopters have to be really close if your labels are off. I forgot about that one. Your labels must be on. There's a big patch of ground. No deer, no bears. Come on, what's the story? I'm going to switch up the music. I think it's been on the same playlist all day. We are going to put on something slightly different. And go with this one. Oops, is that the right one? That's not the right one. We'll pause for the banana jiggle jiggle anyway. There we go, that one. It's nearly dark out here. You found that one in the water. All right. Nice. All right. I'm looking. I see you back there. I got you. Very good. You're with us. You are with us. We never leave a man behind, except occasionally when we do. I still don't. Still haven't got my weather to work. That's the weirdest thing. How that doesn't work. Come on, Carinado. No, you can't even do anything there. Can't do a thing to it. All I got left is to see an animal. Any kind of animal. I will freak out. I think I'm getting some wind now. Feels like I'm having to fight a little wind. A little bit, not very much. Guess I'm just out of trim. That looks like a landfill. I think that's a landfill. Maybe it's logging. You've seen this animal. Freaky Poops, what's up? How you doing, sir? Welcome in. This isn't like Africa, that's for sure. Now, in reality, it is. There's tons of Africa. There's tons of animals out here, but none for me today. No anything. No nothing. Been there for a hot minute. Hopefully I don't miss much. Nah, you didn't miss a thing. Didn't miss a thing. I nearly ran out of fuel, but I didn't. We've got some helicopters out here. Typical helicopter Tuesday. Lots of R66s, CH-47s, H-160s, etc. Oh, you missed the big announcement, though, earlier. You missed the big announcement. Because I'm sure you haven't heard it anywhere else. NVIDIA released new cards. Probably the first place you've heard that today, right? I also figured out my shortcut key for my head tracking yesterday, so that's very helpful. Very helpful. Oh yeah, first time. Thanks for the update. And I'll say it again, they're bigger than my head. They are bigger than my entire head. Let's go around this area of the bay as well. Just really enjoying exploring this bay. We're getting close to the end, but I'm exploring this final bay here near Congreve. This is Congreve Island right there. Congreve Island. We're up in Vancouver, which is probably almost straight across from you and a little bit north. Vancouver Island, Canada. I'm going to land in a minute because I have to, because I live in Oregon and my nose runs all winter, and so I have to get some Kleenex, and I can't do that. There's a 2-slot 590 though, but it's 575 watt in case you want to put a 590 in a small form factor PC with a jet engine. You know what, I was wondering if you can put them in a chassis. You know about chassis? I wonder if you could put it in a chassis and add it to your current computer. Basically a box with a fan. I don't know if that works for these kind of cards. I've never heard of anyone doing that. I have seen some YouTubers building mini computers that are just a little bit bigger than the card. It's pretty nutty. Pretty nutty. Yeah, it would probably work great, huh? My entire computer does not cost what the 590 does. But there again, it's only a little bit more than or the same price as a 4090 was. It's pretty crazy. Just got home. What did I miss? You retract your landing gear? No, my gear's still down. I forgot the gear. It's still down. And the CH-47 hasn't retracted his gear either. What is the deal with... Okay, I'm stopping here. CH-47, how are you with the fast stops? That is... Yeah, come on. Drop it. Drop collective. Drop collective. We're going to cruise in here. Good thing I didn't retract my landing gear, too. This is called a fast stop. Oh, and look at this lovely clear-cut area. Lovely clear-cut. That's why it's bare, because they come in here and they took every log. I'm gonna see if I can land on the logging road. Oh! I can land on the logging road, but I was blind. Oh yeah, Marco's gear is up. Oh, look at my windshield. Look at what just happened. Okay, this hasn't happened before. Look at what just happened. That is brand new. Oh, I love it. I just got mud all over my windshield. Holy moly, and my effects are screwing up all the other helicopters. Oh yeah, I was gonna do something before I forget. Dirty windshield indeed. Okay, whoa. There, that's better. Oh, we got to get out and look at this, though. Oh, and we should actually get out and look at it. I should get out of my helicopter. So we turn this down. Turn that down. Go here. And just wind that down a little. Gonna wind down for me at all? It is not. Isn't that weird? It's like the governor won't let it won't wind down. Okay, forget it then. Forget it. Just get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, here we go. It is so dusty out here. Oh my God. Oh, I can't see it from here. I cannot see it. What if I do this? And I go close. Oh, you can only see it from the inside. Well, that's silly. Is it just the lighting that's not letting me see it? There, kind of. That's kind of it. Oh, I have to go around the other. That windshield dirt must be a real... I've never seen it before. I've never seen the windshield dirt before. It's new. Oh, it's no, I see. It won't focus on it very well. Whoops. Especially if you do that and you get out of photo mode. Okay, let's try it in drone mode. Let's try and look at that. I know, just take a picture right there. Hey, good idea. Just take a shot. That's a first for me. What's it look like here? It's the little things, as I'm always saying. Like my new suit? How in the world do you land a 747 on this zone? There's a 747 because... You're seeing a 747 because because the multiplayer is not right. It's not right. And I think it's even worse on Xbox. But at the minimum, you need to go into your settings and set your settings to ultra in the air traffic type. So wherever traffic type is, that has to be an ultra, and then you will see stuff better. Otherwise, yeah, you get a lot of 747. See, I have a I have you in a Baron for some reason. Oh no, you're right there. You're out of your chopper. There we go. Welcome to the flights. New person from the Northwest, from right up the street. Right up the street. Any Bears? Any Bears fans? I'm the only one with rotor wash. Okay, we can move on. I think that's all I needed to do. Now we got a bunch of dancing folks out here. We got people all over the place. All over the place. This is nuts. Nuts. Ah! It's very soft dirt. People are sinking right in. I love that. Everyone comes up to look. Do you see the dirt? Do you see it? You go straight up in the air, or try. There we go. It's funny. I've got dirt on my. Speaking of self-driving cars, there's a news article just saw malfunctioning Whammo left a passenger stuck in the autonomous vehicle as it drove circles around a parking lot. That was no accident. See there? That's the car. That's the autonomous car just having a good time. It's just having a good time. The person should be happy. Because it's just playing. Oh, man. It's so funny that, we're having these conversations, and this is going to show our age in just a few short years, when they're everywhere, and they're probably 90% safer than humans driving a car. Kids are going to just think we're old, or even older. They're just going to be like, come on, Grandpa. We've had self-driving cars for 2 years now. Get used to it. Wow, this bay is really huge. It's gigantic. Didn't know it went back this far. That's better. That's centered. Passenger wooden tip. That's it. Passenger wooden tip. I'll show them. When I'm out driving here in Austin, I see at least 8 to 10 per day. And, okay, you see 8 to 10 per day. Have they ever run into you? Have you ever had a run-in with a self-driving car? This is really nice out here. Not yet. See, they're safe. See how safe they are? This is going forever. This is just a bay. It sounds like I own the company or something. Waymo is using Austin as a test bed. There are several companies using Vegas as a test bed. I forgot the one that I saw this morning. It has no... The one I saw this morning, they can't put it on a public street yet. They have to drive it around parking lots. It has no place for a driver at all. It has no trunk. It has no engine. Like, it's just a box. It's totally something out of a futuristic Stallone movie. What was that movie with Sandra Bullock? It really looks exactly like those cars. Okay, Trends, it's been super fun. You have to get some basketball practice, but following. All right, cool. I'm glad you finally got in. Glad you finally made it. We'll be here. I'll be here again. I would say I'll guarantee it, but I can't guarantee anything. Who knows? Who knows if this will be streaming in a week? Demolition Man, thank you. Awesome. All right. Good luck. It's a practice. Very nice. Hope he has a good practice. This guy doesn't even know about the 3 seashells. Yeah, that's it. Romeo Alpha Dub, that's it. I'm probably going to go around this bay, and I'll actually be past the airport I was going to land at. Oh, I'm going up a river now. Okay, I have to turn back. This is a river! Holy mackerel! Oh, this goes all the way up to Sahara Heights. It's a bay. Holy mackerel. Okay, I'm turning around. It goes all the way up to a city up here. It doesn't matter where we land. It's just, I thought I would land on our route. Because I put it out there. I made a route. I want to land on my route. I thought it would come back around. It doesn't. Not for a long, long time. Okay. Here we go. Sorry about that. My bad. Settings, general, windshield effects, medium or high. That's a good question. I would have to go into the settings and see. That's a really good question. They're high because everything's on high. So I could have them, they could be on ultra. Let's have a quick look. And again, never got that awesome effect yet. That's a first. So general, global, I think. Windshield effects. See, water rays are on high. That's interesting. Those should be on ultra. Windshield effects. Oh, they're on high. They're not even on ultra. They're just on high. There you go. And it didn't go away. I thought when I took off that maybe it would get cleaned up, but it didn't. There is no ultra. Oh, okay. Then they're probably not on ultra. Mine has ultra. Doesn't yours have ultra? I'm sorry. I shouldn't say things like that. I will confuse people. Just so psyched I got this thing so dirty. Now, if only they had... You know, they actually should... There's Baracus. They should team up with Windex, right? They should team up with Windex so that when you get out, you actually pull out a Windex bottle Little, like the movies do. Little product placement. Do you see an animal down there? Little product placement. Because we would like to be able to clean our windows, right? It would be nice. It would be a thing. You can only get the, well, you can clean them by reloading. That's no fun. All right, we are officially heading back to the airport now. Our stream is beginning to wind down. Oh my gosh, I have been streaming for a while. I've got people flying in and out of my... that must be Baracus flying in and out of me. We will go to the right of this little island out here, and I think that's keeping us on track. Ah, Siege 47. Pretty sure I'll come out where I want to be. Only thing that could slow me down now is an animal of any sort. I am definitely I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed in the animals in this area. Everywhere else has been great. Look, there's docks. There should be docks out here. Houses. It's kind of cool. Look at all these people that live out here in this awesome spot. Squirrel! No, you lie. There should be squirrels all over the place. When's somebody gonna add squirrels? The sim is unflyable. It's unflyable. Wee little rodents. Yeah, my wife wanted to take a squirrel to rescue. I don't know. Actually, I don't think it was her. I think it was a friend of ours. Someone wanted to take a squirrel to a rescue place here, and they said, no. For one, those are invasive species, but they're also rodents, so we don't rescue squirrels. Oh no, I'm stuck. This isn't working out exactly how I thought it would. I gotta go right. I mean left. Left! What am I saying? I gotta go left. I'm the only one lost out here, aren't I? Yeah. Oh no, I got... People are following along. Cool, cool. We gotta go out over this little ridge. Back to the ocean. Off to the final airport. Because I don't want to climb all the way over that huge mountain. Even though the mountaintops also could have animules. I've been flying just kind of slowly today. You can fly this thing faster. Whoops. As long as you don't mind that. My alarm goes off after a bit. Looks like I'm a little out of trim. Oh, there it is. There's my water effect. That's what I was looking for. Just a little, oh, just a little of it. Just a little bit. Once I get across this little stretch of ocean, I think we got about 10 miles. Believe that's where we're at. Something like that. What an amazing day. Do I still have weather on? I think I do. I was messing around with stuff. Yeah, live weather is on. Custom, it says custom because of the time. Always 58 degrees in the R66. Never changes. Always the same. There's a lake. Oh, what's that? Rocks? Okay, I have to check this out. I'm pretty sure it's rocks, but it could have been something else. Oh, sorry about that. Almost ran over somebody. I'm fairly certain it's rocks. But what if it's not? What if that is not a rock? It was right at the end of this lake. Right there, right there. Yeah, those are rocks. I just wanted to see. It's pretty much what the animals look like. They look like rocks, but then they move. There's something in this music that sounds like a phone ringing. I hate it when music does that. I don't even know if you can hear it, but there's something that sounds like a phone ringing in here. Throws me off. You're back on your phone watching Happy Animal Hunting. Thanks a lot. Nice to see you again. I found rocks. See, look at all those rocks. Those are easily mistaken for animals. I'm pointing, and you can't probably see me pointing. But there's a lot of rocks down there. None of them move, so I guess they're not animals. Rock and roll! Rock and roll! Nope. No! But there's some houses. I'm sure the houses appreciated that. Wouldn't you love to have an R66 fly right up by your house? There's some more rocks. Suddenly I've got tons of rocks. Makes me wonder if there's other things lurking out here. Rocks that move. I have lots of dirt on my window. I don't know if you saw me get all the dirt. When I landed on a logging road, it filled up my windshield with dirt. Pretty crazy. Crazy and lovely. Again, suddenly there's a ton of rocks on the ground. Maybe it's just because I'm closer to the ground. Yeah, it's probably the altitude I'm flying at. Oh, you did see it, all right. Nutty. Of course, what I really would like to see is a whale. People have seen whales. We saw dolphins somewhere. I think that was in Hawaii. Saw dolphins in Hawaii. Others in the sim have seen whales. Oh, what's that? Rocks? Rocks, 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 more rocks. I'm going to read a little more about Vancouver as we're wrapping it up. Resident orcas live in two major groups, one in the waters of the South Island and one in the north, while a third group of transient orcas roam much further and avoid the resident orcas. Residents are watched from a distance and are numbered, with many being named as well. Humpback whales and gray whales are often seen on the migration between Alaska waters, where they feed in the summer, and southern waters such as around California and Mexico, where they birth in the winter. The island's rivers, lakes, and coastal regions are renowned for their fisheries of trout, salmon, and steelhead. You can have them all. Not a big fish guy. Welcome to them all. Here are the orcas. Let's show some orcas. Here are the orcas as we fly along. That must be Victoria. That's where we started. Beautiful city. I don't know what airport that, we didn't go there. Maybe that's where we're going. Nice island, huh? There's a beach. Now that's how the beaches are a little bit shy. They're not quite that elegant. Oh, 4th of July maybe? New Year's? It's a great shot. Camping on the beach. The real Vancouver. Ferries. Now, I don't know why these aren't in the sim the way they should be. There should be more boats. We should be seeing boats in there. That looks like the sim. Looks exactly like the simulator. I see a town. Are we coming up to the airport? No, 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 not even. We still got about 10 miles to go. This is... There are some sea-based airports here. This is Ucluelet Aquarium. Oh, this is Ucluelet. I think there's a town in Alaska called that, too. So there's an aquarium down there. And we steer up to the final Tufano. Tufano is our final. So that over there is the little town I was just talking about. With the aquarium. There's a lot of boats in Stockholm. I had more boats in 2020 with the Geist traffic, which is what's supposed to be in here. I don't know why they're not showing up as well. They're just not showing up as well. Oh, you know what? I bet my traffic is off. Yeah, I forgot. Your traffic has to be on to see boats. It's probably off. How am I doing out here? No, I'm not going to mess up that CH-47 again. I'm not going to go back in the menu. We'll look later. We will look later. Look at the fog out there. That actually looks really good. That looks very real. That layer of fog. More rocks. I don't know what happened, but suddenly my screenshots are working again. If anyone's been here much, you know I've had trouble with getting the screenshots with my GeForce. Doesn't always work. Suddenly it's working again. Good news. Some traffic. Okay, you're in the gym, you'll be here looking, but can't hear. Can't hear. Oh yeah, in the gym, I bet you can't. And I'm talking to you anyway. You can't hear, but I'm gonna talk to you. How did I get so far ahead? Did I suddenly firewall? Oh no, I'm not ahead. I got people ahead of me. Suddenly I thought everyone disappeared. But you are here. What? Oh, no, no, no. I'm not trying to exit aircraft. Come on, you silly machine. If we follow this road, it will take us to the airport. It will. It'll take us right there. Almost there. Getting right into the fog now. Seven-knot wind, but we don't care. We're in helicopters. We can always do a pedal turn near the ground. Oh, here's one of those big beaches. This beach is pretty massive. I have seagulls in the west coast, but I guess not in Canada. West coast of the U.S. U.S. West. I don't know, I'm forgetting what the add-on is called. It's the birds add-on from South Coast. South Coast birds. Yeah, don't worry. There will be more flights. All right, we are here. Woohoo! Oh, now that windsock looks a little more powerful now. Oh, now I've got 13-knot winds. Now that I bragged about how it doesn't matter which way the wind is going in a helicopter, the wind picked up. The wind heard me and said, oh, doesn't matter, eh? Okay. Here we go. Whoever gets here first, we land next to them. Don't crash at the end. Don't crash at the end. Come on. You've done pretty well today. Pretty good. Wow, I can feel the wind. That really amazes me. That's different than 2020. I could not feel winds as well. Ah, and what a nice bit of sun coming in here. Oh, I just got out accidentally. I did not mean to do that. I'll watch everyone come in from here. Here we go. Very nice. Baracus is here. Marco's here. Debo is here. Airman is still here. Repo is here. And Jerome is here. And there was someone else. Ah, we've got Klatsky. Klatsky is here. Thank you all so much for flying along. Thank you for the follows today. Thank Cody for the gifted subs. That was so awesome. Thank you for the raids. That was so awesome. Thanks for hanging out. If you were on one of the raids, South Oak Company. Thank you. Thank you, South Oak Company. If you want some birds in your sim, they're not, they're like everything in the marketplace. You might want to wait till they open the marketplace. Whoops! I almost dropped my mouse. That's what that was. That's what that craziness was. Let me get a better shot so it doesn't matter if I almost drop my mouse. If I go out here, it won't matter so much. Oh my gosh, he's doing a wheelie. The dude is doing a wheelie. Okay. Let's make this real nice. We will go ahead and raid somebody. Say hello to the next streamer. I gotta run. Maybe make one of my videos about this, one of my TikTok videos. We will go like that. I'm trying to be as good as, the photographer dude. All right, everyone. Oh, and everyone's getting out of their helicopter. That is awesome. We will see you all soon. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. How about that one? And just turn this little knob off. There it is. Cool. See you soon.
Hello, Flights with Joel. Welcome in. Great to see you. And, yeah, happy Tuesday, everybody. We're having a hard time getting this plane started. It's been sitting for a while, so it does get a little bit funkadelic here when I sit it for a while. I think maybe what I've done is maybe it's possible that I have blooded the sucker. So, more cowbell, Cody. I love that. I love that that handle there for two different reasons. I love the more cowbell thing, and I've got a dog right next to me named Cody. So, Joel, hello. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. We're attempting to get airborne, and, yeah, having trouble getting this bad boy started. So, Pentagon, how are you, man? We're going to motor this thing and see if I did, in fact, flood it. Okay, that is a no. Oh, you know, I've heard, I'm no expert here, but I've heard that you actually have to turn the fuel pump on in order to start the aircraft. So just, that's a pro tip. I probably have to go back through and reprime the whole works here, don't I? The scary part is I actually was working through the checklist there, so it's definitely flooded. I don't think it is now. I think I was priming and not pulling any fuel in at all. All right, there we got fuel pressure. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we're gonna go 3. If you start to smell the fuel, then you know it's flooded, right? Flights with Joel. How are you, man? Good to see you, Joel. I got my ticket punched. I finally got everything purchased for the Flight Sim Expo, so looking forward to seeing you again, and many of my friends. There she goes, and she's chugging a little bit because she's not happy with me, but we will definitely coordinate better, because I know last time we were both just walking around like kids in a candy store, like, holy crap, it's a DC-3. Holy crap, it's a holy crap, there's this guy. And it was, but yeah, awesome. Awesome stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. And all right, so we got all that rolling now. Let's pull the RPMs back to about 1,000, and we'll let it warm up. It is like that, and I'm sure it's going to be that way again, but maybe not to such a great extent, because now that I've met some people IRL, I'm going to make a conscious effort of being more intentional of getting together with those people. So anyway, oh, you have to miss this year? Oh, well, shoot. That's a bummer, but yeah, that was me last year, so I feel your pain, but heck, well, I'll try to expo extra hard for you, man, and let me know. I'll try to swipe. Maybe I'll try to swipe a helicopter setup, like just a collective or something for you. You know, they always have one or two extras laying around there, don't they? All right, nothing for Lake Norman, which is good. And man, they had, that's the one thing I remember from last time. It was 2 years ago for me down in Houston, but holy cow, did they have some sweet setups for helicopters, if that was your thing. Man, oh man, amazing. All right, let's lean her out a little bit here as well and get ready to go. I'll lock the primer here. Sweet. Let's get the avionics master on here. I don't need any of that business there. And we're about ready. Man, I can't wait for this to come to X-Plane. Holy cow, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. So flight plan.